Hello guys, welcome back to week 2 of the small recap that we are doing for Kovsie Athletics. What's the right word?
Hosts.
Hosts. We're the
Host.
Host with the most.
This is our second episode. The first episode is buried somewhere, I will not say where. So for practical doenders, this is the first episode. This is a weekly recap of what's happening at Kovsie Athletics, who's doing what, the times. I can introduce myself. My name is Hannes. I'm by Kovsie Athletics. I'm one of the 800 athletes and helping out by Kovsie Athletics. And I have two of my co-hosts here.
Ek's Wernich van Rensburg. Well, I'm Wernich van Rensburg. I'm a 400 hurdler for the university and for the club, Kovsie's. And it's a cool opportunity. Thank you, Hannes.
I'm going to start over. Hi, I'm Sefako, and I was a triple jumper for the Kovsie University of the Free State Athletics team. And I will be here to also share some of the exciting, moments and participation results from the weekend.
Yes, we needed someone who can speak fluently English.
and know a bit more about the field events.
Yes. Last week actually in the first episode we said a little bit that we need expert opinions for the long and high and triple. And
because Hannes is he's more specialized in the long distance. I'm specialized in the hurdles and sprints.
So I think each of us can get a nice perspective of three parts of athletics. But okay.
And if I can say, Sefako is also a commentator.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's one of our Free State commentators. So you'll have a different perspective of the races and jumps and everything.
Also, I'll be sharing you moments from the top because I will be sitting upstairs this year, making sure that I do show up, to support the guys in each race.
No, and what me and Wernich said last week, that we just want to give the opportunity for the athletes to get known a bit more. There's not enough
talk
about them. Last week we had a couple of performances that we highlighted, Mulifi and Lumisani and Gabriella, and it's not, I don't want to say world-class times, but it's very good times for January.
Especially season openers.
Last week. So what we did is last week was zone 1. Most of the Kovsies competed. We recapped it a little bit. That's done. Zone 2 was this weekend. That is passed. All of them ran again?
No. Bertie didn't run again. I know Bertie pulled out. He said something like, him and Tanya Linda want to sharpen up for this weekend. He's running the 300 at the shootout. Okay. So they pulled out for this weekend just to, I think, sharpen up or train a bit. I don't think you want to compete too much before running a big race like that.
No, so Bertie, we can say good luck for the weekend. I think you're maybe the only one going to the shootout.
Maybe me.
But okay, so we want to recap a little bit. Zone 1, Zone 2, you guys, I wasn't there last weekend. I ran Zone 1, 800, 154, which is an opener. I'm not going to say my 800,
I can see your results here. I'm not going to share anything, just going to circle it for later.
He's like a day of birth as well.
But however, I must say, comparing the first week's results with the second week's results, you can see every athlete has improved, and not just a little, but they are better in not one, but all the events that they take part in. And the weather of this weekend was a bit worse than the first week.
Yeah, it was good for the first, I say, 3 quarters of the competition, but that last quarter the wind started picking up. It started raining, pouring raining.
For most of the Kovsie athletes, you had some PBs from athletes with the opening races. You had a great competition between the ladies 200 seniors. We had Gabby on the inside taking on Natasha. Is it Natasha and Nicola Gibbon? Yes, and Nicola had a very great reaction, but Gabby with her persistence, she pushed 50 meters into that race. I can express, I was sitting at the top, I could see the first 30 meters, Nicola giving Gabby a run for her money, but 80 meters to go, Gabby just shut down the pipes, and it was just a phenomenal race, Because
then now Nicola is actually 400 athletes.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. No.
Did you guys say it's a first sub 24?
Last week was 24-1, and then this weekend was 23-9.
Okay.
I think that's a good segue. Are we going to start with the women?
Okay, let's start.
Gabby last week had a good opener in the 100, 11.70. So it's a clock set 6.8 or something, and it rounded up to 7.0. But it's a really good season opener, and this week 11.63. So even faster. So it's going down. Times are coming down. So that's good news for everybody.
Whether it was nice or whether it was starting to turn?
Just before it started raining. So in Bloemfontein or in just the inner part of South Africa, before any rain or any storms or anything coming, you have those gusts of wind.
Yes.
And just as Gabby and them finished the race, those gusts started coming up. So they were just at the perfect time.
How was the program set up? Was the 100 before the 200?
No, the 200 was at 11 and then 104.
So okay.
The 200 was after the 200.
So 200 were fresh.
Yeah. And Nicola also ran faster. Last week 12.1, this week 12.0. So both of the ladies ran faster this week, which is good.
The hurdle lady, Natasha Rattenbeck, has also been taking
races last week.
Yeah.
3. She ran 100, 200 and hurdles.
Yes, and she's been testing out her speed, taking on Gabby and Nicola in their short sprints.
I don't know what she ran last week. She ran 12.4 and this week 12.3.
Yeah.
So all 3 ladies ran faster this week than last week. So.
And in her hurdles, she ran a 14.72.
Yeah, last week and this week. We're going to get there, but she improved with more than half a second on 100 meter hurdles, which is it's impressive.
It's amazing.
Shout out to Natasha, well done. We are proud of you.
No, definitely.
We have Marilette Blom, 56.5.
In the rain.
I saw her training now. I'm coming from the stadium. And she was doing 60 meters flying sprints in the rain. I'm like,
damn.
It's a lot. But when we talk about the longer distance ladies, I just want to comment like Lysandre Mulder, one of the senior athletes. No, I always just see them running, and I call her the shepherd because she's the older lady just guiding the younger athletes.
We can actually say hello to Cara Fourie. That was our new first year signing.
Yeah.
She's also coming from where Wernich and Lysandre come from. And I think they are going to be a nice group. So welcome, Cara. We actually welcomed her last week, but that episode's not going to be shown.
So it's one of our new first years. But
again, what did she did her?
Oh, but sorry. Before we go back to, I think I just want to say a bit more on that 400, the 56, 56.5. I must say we ran an hour and a half later than we were supposed to run, or she ran an hour and a half. And it was pouring, raining. The track was wet and heavy, and it's the first 400 of the season. I think a PB is 55.9. So to open up with 56.5.
We spoke about her quickly last week because
she did the hurdles.
62.9.
Yeah.
And you said she is injury prone.
Exactly.
It's good to see her healthy.
Yeah.
So doing 62 hurdles last week, 56 in the rain this week. Training at the moment on the track.
Yeah. And it's still early in the season, so really results this time, what you want from an athlete is to get that participation exposure experience so that they can just know where they are in terms of training and preparing for the season. So you don't want results now.
Definitely.
You want participation, you want that feeling to say, I want to go fix this, So it's just tuning up and getting the sense of where you are with preparation.
And I must say, I think her who's more of a hurdle athlete.
Yeah,
she's a hurdle athlete. But I think her and Nicola are going to be a good pairing
for the 400.
For the 400, even just relay.
Mark, did you see Marlette Blom's? I have to talk about this, and if she sees this, I know she's gonna be mad at me. I was commentating. I'm sure you heard me in the back. I was like, movies. Okay, it was the 400 hurdles, right? And she was running. It was a mixed race, and the back straight. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know.
Went out.
She sprinted. The first 100 she went nicely, and the second one it's like someone said we're gonna sprint the 300.
But I've
never seen somebody move that fast.
Me and Hannes were talking last week. I was just after their race because we were warming up for the 200. I was talking to Ameni, and he said their goal was the first 6 hurdles.
Yeah.
If they execute the first 6 hurdles, after that whatever happens.
In preparation of this past week's race.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
but it was really funny. But
funny that you saw that.
No, I had to. I was commentating on the race, and it's between me not trying to not say what I think, because I'm like, wow, how does somebody get to move? And it's a long race.
Yeah,
so I'm
exactly.
Like, clearly,
it's more of a rhythm race.
Yeah, that experience of I know how to manage a race. Like for example, you are 400 race. Sometimes you go your slow races in the heats. Sometimes you go it's a final. They will catch me outside. How about that? Yeah.
No, I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
Glad she's healthy. I'm glad she's running.
No, definitely.
And she's having fun. Yeah. And we also had Christy Bell. She improved from the first race as well, and she also doubled up this week. So the first week she ran only one race, the 5,000, and she improved from a 33 until a 18, right? And then she doubled up. So what you have to tell me now that, do you think it's a psychological thing for her to start first with one race only, and then the next race, once you have a time and confidence in what races does she specialize in? Is she longer races or short races?
I think in her geval.
Yeah, in her instance. Yeah. In her instance, yeah. In her situation as well.
But what their plan is, I think she's training by Mbebe, and their plan last week, Zone 1, she was coming just off of a 10k road race.
Okay.
On the Wednesday. Yeah.
So they said they're going to do it on heavy legs almost. Friday morning do the Saturday morning do the 5k.
Yeah.
And then she ran a
12. Oh, last week 33.
Yeah.
And she was quite happy with that. So now I think she had a good week of training and then decided to do both. And because I know her main race is 3,000 steeple.
Yeah.
So
in the middle.
Doing at the moment, I think it's good planning because she's doing over distance, under distance.
Yeah.
And then when the time is right, probably free state champ, she'll do the middle.
Yeah, it's speed work and a bit of over distance.
So it's the thing of the strategy before race 1 and race 2. It's a matter of volume, not trying to overload her, but still making sure that, like you said, over and under.
No, it's
4:48. That was on her own.
Yeah.
Other people in the race
the first Cara was in the race, but she led it from the beginning. It was
4:48 on your own.
After the 5,000.
After the 5,000.
So it's
we spoke about it last week. She has good general fitness.
Yeah.
Now she's starting to sharpen up specifically for her race. And I'm pretty sure Free State Champs, which is 13-14 March, she'll do the steeple and we'll see a good result.
I wonder what she's going to
So where do you rate her?
I wonder what she's going to run at Mateo. Because I think running your main event the first time, especially like the 400 hurdles or steeples where something bad could go wrong, like fast. Something bad could go wrong fast. It's scary running your only race at Free State Champs.
Yeah.
Like I mean, she's not an under 23 animal. So steeples wise, she has Free State Champs.
Yeah.
And then essays and USAs. So I wonder what he's going to run at Mateo.
Yeah, I think they probably have to run.
If it was me, I would like to.
But it's not you.
Yeah, no.
So you cannot speak for it. So we're just going to go on to the next athlete.
No, but I think, she's in good shape.
Next athlete, longer distances.
Mr. Boy's okay.
No, she doesn't, man.
Oh, I thought you said boys, and I was like, boys, okay.
No, I think, that's...
Soki, well done.
Yeah. No, like...
I was supposed to be in Soki's race. Soki, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I had other obligations to fulfill. I'll be there next week.
Yeah.
So, boy Soki is 41, 42.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 41.
1500 season opener. He's going down.
But he ran the morning.
The what? The 5 minutes?
No, the
Kloppers. The morning.
So he was cooling down. Basically, he was using this fifth position to cool down.
I'm not sure what. I think it's 10k.
Yeah.
It should be. It's not 21 or. Yeah. But he ran the Kloppers the morning.
Okay, but Soki, I'm not meeting you on the roads yet. I'll see you at 1500 on Mateo.
Yeah, because he's still at 28. Sub 30 athlete. So he's still because last year I think he ran 29.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing all the ups of 10Ks and stuff. He's running
in Cape Town I saw 29, 40 something or something.
And he's an out and out masters.
Yeah, no, he's 41 years old, 42.
I'm not there yet. I think the women, Sefako, do you want to speak about some of the field events? What happened?
The only thing I can share about the field events from the past weekend, remember the Cara Smith Open, she's a heptathlon athlete, right? So the weekend before, she was breaking records there by the javelin. She was just, I don't know, she ate some jungle oats that morning, but I swear, because when I looked at her yesterday, she also had a great day of also PBs. She
800
was,
PB?
Yeah, she had an 800 PB, and she was not happy with her long jump, which I think...
But it makes sense because the 800 was before the long jump.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
But also look at it, you do that type of competition, You had the throws and everything, you come back with a stiff body, you train, you prepare for another week of competition.
Definitely.
Then you do your different events. I mean, like you said, the weather and everything, but remember, it's still early in the season.
Yeah,
she does multiple events, so we can't expect her in the beginning of the season to be sharp at everything. Yeah. So even at the long jump, I told her, you up there, I was sitting there with her with Tani Ans, and you could see, no man, it's just small minor things, but certain things are there, and also your tiredness.
Definitely.
After PBing,
in the 800.
and you're going to a next event.
And it's not PBing in the 100 or the 200 or hurdles, it's PBing in the 800.
So you never know that 504 that she jumped, maybe she hated it because it wasn't a PB.
She wasn't very happy about it.
Maybe it's because she was on a PB train and then the train stopped by long jump.
Exactly. But you can't, it's physically impossible.
Yeah.
Your body can only do so much.
So for her, we're looking forward to seeing her gain some more points. Definitely. And, making it to teams. We don't have a lot of heptathletes here in Free State, so it would be amazing for her to actually just, represent well and, try go for a medal.
No, definitely.
Yeah, but we can bring it back to the gents now.
Yes.
And we start speaking about this.
First, we'll start with the 100. We'll start with the 100.
No, we can start here. The guy who opened this season with a flip, what do they call it? A slip of the blocks. How does it feel? Your first race of the season.
I was a bit frustrated, especially because I was in the faster heat.
Yeah.
So I wanted to test my speed a bit against the actual sprinters.
Yeah.
And then my block slipped. I was like, I looked at Frans, who's our, what do you call it? Starter.
Yes.
He's one of our starters.
Official.
I don't know what. I don't know. And he said, no, it's fine. So just jump in the next heat.
I think they understood because it was, a technical issue. Yeah, with the blocks. I think they didn't have those, supporting the teeth that support the blocks when they slip. Hence, they allowed you to run again. For other instances, the starters are normally very strict. I was sitting there, biting on my nails, saying, this guy needs to run this. I mean, I would love to see him run. And I'm just waiting in the suspense in the stadium. It goes silent because people went. They're not going to wait for him. It's not a false start. So they
especially because I was the two bigger, it was Bertie and Connor.
Yeah.
Which is the two bigger guys in our heat.
Yeah.
They were on my outside. So they didn't even know my block slip. I think it would have been a bit different if I was on the outside.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll see something.
Yeah.
Then they'll maybe shoot another, but because I was on the inside, it didn't affect the competition at all.
But then you got another opportunity to redeem yourself in the next heat.
At least. But I must say, this weekend, the 100 meters, it was delayed by an hour because of a lot of stuff. The weather, but that's what I want to talk about. As we were talking about the ladies 100 meters, just after there, like literally after Gabby, Natasha and Nicola crossed the line, those gusts came in and the wind started and the rain started pouring and everything. Connor and Jared and all of them were standing there in the rain, pouring rain. And Connor ran the first race, he ran 10.62 from last week's 10.70. So it's already improvement in the rain.
Well, see that.
And Jared's first 100 meters of the season last week he opened up with 200 and a 400. First 400 ever. So it's his first 100 of the season and ran 10.50.
10.50.
In the rain. So it's quite impressive. It's like, and I saw the race and he didn't get out well, but top end wise just.
And it's not just a matter of the rain, standing in the rain. It's also that delay, that 1 hour.
Exactly.
Because as an athlete, when they say you're running at 2 o'clock, you're in the warm-up area.
Definitely.
You're warming up. So when you warm up for that hour, 45 minutes of preparing, giving yourself that 50 minutes to walk, you do your run, your firing patterns are up, and then they say wait. So your body psychologically, it's not
firing as
finishing what it's used to in terms of patterns. So you need to also now tell yourself to calm down, wait, cool down again, and re-warm up again.
And especially it's difficult because you don't know when. Like certain times in the program, it was an hour behind, and all of a sudden it's 15 minutes. Like then they rush you. Like that's one thing that happened with Cara. She ran the 800, was like an hour and a half later, and then the long jump, because it's not a track event, so it was on time in field. So she had 3 hours between the 800 and the long jump, and it was cut short to an hour.
But I must say now, all three of us have competed. That sort of builds character.
It does.
In a way.
It does.
You'll know, Mateo, zone 1, there will always be 20 heats in that.
Definitely.
You will never have it perfectly. So I think that's where Jared got on the answer, isn't it? A good coach can get you right. If you're waiting, if you're not waiting, you would hope that something like S Nationals or USAS is on time, then you know what you're going to do.
Definitely.
This first couple of races, you take it as it comes. So 10.50 and 10.62 with all that going on.
Yeah.
And then same for you, 47.1, 21.3.
Yeah, but 200 a bit quicker. The conditions was a bit better. Must say lane 1 was a bit difficult. But and the 400 was a bit, the delay and the rain has caught me a bit. But I must say, bit fast on the 200, so I'm happy about that. Especially because, like, shout out to Connor and Jared, if I can say it like that. I train with them almost every day because they're sprinters. Jared sometimes comes to the 400 program.
Yeah.
So to come down a bit in the sprints and just challenge them a bit, it's a bit of fun sometimes.
And that's it, it's important, having fun.
Yeah.
Because you also...
This first race, it's opening up and
definitely. And it's still that competition environment.
Yeah, but you're not tensed up, you know, you're at ease.
Exactly.
It's not where you need to run a time to qualify for essays. I'm just running this to see how fast I can actually go.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Jared, they might be under pressure to qualify, and you are at ease. That makes you the more relaxed one.
I must say, that's one thing, is like, if you're not running your event, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
So sometimes that makes you perform much better.
But it trains you as well. You get people who are not as, you go for fun. Some people's coaches put them in those races so that they can gain speed.
No, definitely.
It's also, I used to do it as a jumper. I used to go line up with 100-meter sprinters. Yes, I know I cannot run a 10.4, you know, but I'm going to run my best race.
Yeah.
You know, it's the nerves, the competition environment. It's on your marks. I'm teaching myself to cope under nerves so that when I stand there and jump by myself and I'm nervous for jumping by myself, I'm like, no man, I used to line up next to lions.
Exactly.
Then it makes it easier.
We'll talk about Elias as well, because he's
improving.
Yeah.
He's like surprising me. 15.52, 4.03. He's getting closer to. I saw Edward as well, 4.2, 4.3. But
Claudia as well.
They are getting so close to that support. So guys,
and it's a big barrier.
But it's a mind barrier.
But
more than a physical barrier. So you are close. Keep going at it.
Definitely.
But besides it being a barrier, one thing I can tell you guys is that these guys, they are in teams. Instead of you now trying to run a race alone, you have Elias and Cladi. You know, your longer and short people, and then you have your fast. I call them the spoedfrats. You have your Mulifi and Dumisani. You know, keep Elias, them and Cladi. They have their own race where they chase each other in the 800 and 1.5. You saw last week Elias opened the first race, was leading Cladi. Cladi came back the next race, he was leading. Now check last week what happened the previous week. Dumisani Mutlong changed. He went to the 400, leaving some space for Mulifi to try a strategic race to run the 800, where we saw him.
I must say, if we can talk about that 800, that's a good segment into the 800.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to Tanny Ans. Tanny is, as always, nervous before races. She's sitting there with the stopwatch. I'm tapping, Tanny, relax. Tanny, just relax. And the gun goes, and James goes, and James doesn't stop. Through the first lap, the clock stops at 50.33, which is crazy because last week it ran a PB, a massive 400 PB of 48.2. So it's basically almost flat out. And to run 148, I mean, I remember last year, there was also a race where Dumisani and Mulifi went out like high 50s, low 51, and they ran 150. So I must say, it looks like he's a bit stronger in the sense of still running 148 going out that fast.
No, going out for that, having the Misani with him,
would have been
51. They would have both run around 147. So
no,
that
definitely.
last 200 on your own after you've started so fast is very difficult.
No,
So the hele tyd nou nie alleen gepraat.
nee,
Last minute.
Oh, last minute. Oh, because you were going in now with the 800.
Yeah.
But ons ritme nog alles vind. Ons kom by.
Just
En moet ek hom gewoon recap
ask me again the
in
question, yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, guys.
Not welcome back.
ja,
Okay.
Hy gaan 'n kat tot daar.
That's it. Wag eens. We noem iets met Maggie.
Hoekom nie?
Van
Dis 'n reismuur.
is onze podcast ding die. So Mr. Hannes, as the 800 specialist, I mean, I know you've been in this game for a very long time with the likes of Reinhard van Rensburg. You know what it is to run here in the Free State and go to the essays or any other place in South Africa where you find your races, your finals are more aggressive. You know, there's more shoving and pushing, and it's a different scene from what we have here in Bloemfontein, where you find racers communicating and running easily. Can you just share more about that?
Yes. I want to first share the video stopped. I had the best speech.
Yo, it was so good. Goated speech. Rudisha X.
And now I don't remember. I'm getting No, actually, only what I said about the 800. It's 800 is such a difficult but fun and unique event almost, because 800, you start your season running 50, you go at Mulifi, we were talking about Mulifi, you went through now 50 point in the first 400. You start your season doing that, and then you literally die the last 200. And end of the season, coming nationals, you are going past first 400, 50, 51, going past 600, 117, it's feeling so much easier.
Comfortable.
And the main thing I wanted to convey is like the 800, if you do not start doing it like they are doing it now, Mulifi and Misani, then you won't get to nationals. Then you won't be able to get to the second part where a 118 feels easy.
Comfortable.
So you have to start doing, you have to start going through 50, getting so tired by the first 600, you won't want to stop actually. And then in the end of the season, when it's nationals, you're a group of 4 or 5 guys running 145. I think they're going to run 145.
Hey.
145 low, 144 high by essays.
It looks like
Say it again, 140.
144 high.
144 high. He said low before, now he's saying high. Okay.
And the way you are going to do that is the way you are running it now. You have to start like you are starting. You start with your going through in a 50. Last lap, it's so bad. It's difficult. End of the season, you're going to feel so much easier.
But that's what you said, like in the 800, because it's a funny race, your body adapts. Like you said, like this week at 200 meter, you feel like you can't breathe. Like your legs feel as heavy as bricks and stuff. But next week it's at the 150, and then at the 100, and
really
it gets pushed.
We are
No, definitely.
excited to see what's happening. We are actually almost done with the episode. We have a week off now. We're going to have an episode, I think, next week.
Okay.
But Mateo is only in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it's the 21st
So
of Feb.
next week, Monday, we'll have a recap. Maybe we'll have our first guest.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
But before our guest, we need to speak about the most important news.
The 3 guys, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, guys and girls.
Guys and girls.
Yes, guys and girls, guys and
Man
girls,
and
guys and girls. So from the student athletes, I think we've covered some of the highlights from the past 2 weeks. A very satisfactory participation and results from all the athletes. We are looking forward to a great season. We cannot say we have been disappointed in any way, but now we are bringing the special news from the club to say, do I need to break it? Who wants to share this?
We have 3 athletes
Yes.
in the World Relay squads. So two of them are students.
Yeah.
Gabriela Mare, and for the women's 4x100.
The team for the mixed relay, that one we know. For the other 4x1, we will yet find out. And then another athlete that made the 4x4 team is Wade van Niekerk. So we have 2 athletes from Kovsie in the 4x4 for men, and we have 1 athlete in the 4x1, which means she's part of the fastest woman in South Africa. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. We have to place this.
No, Congrats, guys.
Baie geluk.
And yeah, I think they are going to Botswana in May.
Yeah.
There's a
Middle May.
Are we going as the podcast?
Miskien.
We have 4 months to get our numbers up, maybe.
Yeah, miskien.
Please,
You never
guys,
know.
don't
You never
forget to like and subscribe. I need to go to Botswana. I need let's say $50.
Maybe.
Cool,
Yeah.
It's my first collectible item. So
Yeah, so I think they're maybe going to a holding camp or something.
They have a training camp.
Yeah.
Beginning of May, I think.
But it's really an amazing opportunity. Especially, I'm more excited for Gabriela Marais.
Yeah, because
like
it's also the first time our women are going to compete.
Sending a team.
Are sending a 4x100 meter team. So it's history.
And we
so
know
Gabby made the first 4x1 women relay team.
who are the other athletes involved in that 4x1?
Juvel,
Where is she from?
Free State.
Oh, I didn't say it. So, Jovi, congratulations.
Yeah, no, it has to be. Like last year at SS Seniors,
Yeah.
it would have been if Juvel was still from Free
No,
State.
there's no would have been. We know.
Okay, it's a Free State through and through.
It's a Free State through and through.
Clean sweep.
She's just representing, you know.
Guys, all 3 of you, good luck with your preparations for the relays. Maybe we'll see you in Botswana.
Yeah, let's go.
And then I think that's the, we can say bye-bye.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys, or no, we won't see you. You will see us
You
next
will see
Monday.
us next Monday.
When we record again, with a guest, probably.
Yes.
Maybe. Thanks.
Dankie julle.
Where will the guest sit here?
Wherever.
We'll get a new one.
Dankie julle.